Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Wonderful, beautiful, amazing people of the internet. It is I, Dat Boy Big Number. Welcome to the Tuesday night stream. How the fuck is everybody doing? This is the first stream since I'm back in my place. So, I don't know. Hopefully the audio stuff is still, pretty decent. If not, if like the music's too loud or too quiet or whatever, go ahead and let me know so I can make those adjustments now. There you guys. I thought your lease went out on the last of June. Yeah, so I'll address that in a moment. It's all the things. Hey, Optimistic Fool, giving us a follow. Thank you for the follow, Optimistic Fool. You're fucking awesome. Hell yeah. Let's see. It's All the Things was the first one in here. So congrats to It's All the Things for beating, all the other guys. Getting in the chat first. It's All the Things officially gets the gold star. I don't have one, but if I did, I would give it to you. We also hit our follower goal. Super hell yeah, right? I agree, Rox. You are not first. Get wrecked. Welcome in, Ragged Edge. Welcome in, Fool. Nice to see you. Hope you enjoy the stream. I have no need for your comma. Well, I gave it to you anyway there. So, deal with it. It's all things. Deal with it. I don't know what you want from me. I gave it to you anyway. Anyway. Now that's, moving on. Rock said, thought your lease went out on the last of June. Yeah. So, quick little update over the past week. Week's been a little bit unorthodox for your boy here. Let's see. So, no, my lease was never up in June. It was up in July, which is going to be in like 2 weeks or whatever. But I'm going to be at my current place for the foreseeable future. I'm just doing month to month. For the van life, it's taken a little bit longer than expected. When I worked on it today, still plenty of bullshit that needs to happen before I'm anywhere close to taking off. Also, there's a cat in my lap, so there's this thing. There you go. You now see a cat. There you go. Yeah, it is in fact that cat for now. Story with that cat is I went on a quest to obtain a sandwich for my kitchen, and then outside of the door I heard a noise, so I opened the door, and then this cat fucking came in, and I was like, what the fuck? And then she just kind of started chilling out, and I was like, oh, well, it's a stray. Probably give her some food or something, right? I know I was chosen, but the problem is... No. I get it. The cat distribution system, blah, blah, blah. You and every other person that I fucking told... It's All the Things, resubbed with Prime. What a Chad. Hell yeah, It's All the Things. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Let me, turn down my phone because my notification just went off. That's your cat. She will love Mrs. Lizard. Now you will take your star. Okay, there's your star. Hell yeah. Thank you once again. It's All the Things. I appreciate you. What a chat. So the main reason that do not fucking grab my fingers, you little shithead. The main reason why it's a maybe is because, I'm going to go live in a van down by the river, right? So, I don't know if I can really take her. It depends on if she adjusts well to that. I also don't know when that is, right? So, yeah. Shut your mouth, your cat now. I don't know. I've tried pawning her off to everybody that I know. And nobody fucking wants her. So yeah, there you go. Haven't given her a name yet because I don't want to get attached, but this is the cat. So there you go. There you go. That's a little creature that I have. If you ever hear me like yelp or whatever the fuck, it's because she just hopped up in my lap and I was like, holy shit, that hurt. You know, some shit like that. You know what I mean? There you go. Yeah, cool. So those are life updates of relevance, you know. But the main relevant thing that we got to talk about is this Battle Brothers run right here, guys. Chat, this Battle Brothers run, we're doing pretty okay. We're doing pretty okay. It is day 61, okay? We don't quite have the late game dream team. By the way, you need to slowly adjust her to being in a van when the battle sister, yeah. You need to just be in a van when the van has more stuff in the inside. Slowly bring her into it more and more, like a carrier first, then take her out of it, then leave her in for a bit, then stay in it. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's possible that I do that. Some people, you know, take their cats and dogs with them in their van life, and those animals seem to be happy, but not all animals would be super chill with it. She doesn't want to leave right now, so I mean, like, she's had plenty of opportunities to escape back into the wild, and she doesn't want to because there's food here, you know. Our name is either Dat Cat or Melon. That's the names I accept. I did think about Watermelon. You know. But that's the thing with the cat. So, you know, there you go. Anyway, we got Slurgy here, Battleforge tank. Let me show the perks real quick. This is how we have him. He's a late game solid guy. We have brand new is going to be a nimble dodge frontline. He needs dodge and relentless in order to cut it, but you know, 92 melee skill, hell yeah, right? We also have Stone Sue, Dastard Flail Chad, amazing, right? We also have Mental Rock, who we're building as a protector. Mental Rock is definitely kind of in between late game builds. I hope that meme wasn't too far. No, I don't think none of the memes that you've sent that I can remember were too far. You know, so no, you're good. He's referring to the Discord. This is Dylan. Dylan is late game potential for sure. Oni Pepika, he's a starting shield companion. He's also kind of on the fence. This Nimble Tank is on the fence, so we have three guys who are kind of on the fence. Caffey Lad, he's late game, I suppose, because of Drunkard. We have It's All the Things. I don't know if he's going to be true late game. Here's one of the funny stuff is the thing I mean. Oh, yeah. No. I'm just telling everybody your guy. The guy that you claimed. Ragged Edge, you want a random, bro? Okay, well, we're still doing some team building, but most of the guys we have, somebody's already claimed. Well, we have this Nimble Tank right here. Let's see. We have the Nimble Tank. We have this Tempo banner that Rox gave up. And that's it. We have two guys. We have the Tempo banner and this Nimble Tank. Wow, maybe I don't think you're late game, bucko. Oh, dude. You can't just, you know, eviscerate my street cred like that, bro. Now, how does that make you feel? I mean, it makes me feel like maybe I'm not a late game bro. You know what I mean? That's, you know, that's just what it is. You know, I don't try to, you know, grasp out and try to, you know, tame randomness itself. You know, I merely accept what is. I've achieved enlightenment, you see. All right, we have the wheel. Let me adjust these. So this guy's the tempo banner. And this will be the nimble tank. Alright. Here we go, Ragged Edge. There's only one unclaimed guy currently remaining, but we're definitely going to be hiring some more guys at some point this stream. So if you didn't get a guy, you can either take Nimble Tank is who Ragged Edge got. So let me get rid of the wheel. We all have our parts to play. It seems mine is to claim random bros who've become all too familiar with Vol. Yes, that is the part that you play. Actually, I don't know. I think it's all the things. I think you probably have one of the better death percentages amongst bros that you claim. Rox definitely has the highest. Manifest also has a pretty high average. This guy is for Ragged Edge, so now Ragged Edge can go onto the battlefield and, you know, do hood rat shit with his friends. It's Ragged Edge 82, yeah? Okay, Ragged Edge 82. There you go. We now have Ragged Edge 2 as our nimble tank. Manifest barely ever claims a bro, but they all always die. Yes, exactly. That's why his average is so high. Because he only claims really shitty beggars and cripples and guys with clubfoot and shit like that, you know. Rox has, I think he means shit choice. You know, reporting for duty. Hey, welcome to the company there, Ragged Edge. If anybody else wants a bro, we have this tempo banner who's going to be put into the back line, or the B team, relatively soon. But all these 12 are not our final squad, so we're going to be hunting and looking for better guys. So just, you know, get ready to pounce. If you ever hear me make ooga booga noises when I hire a guy, usually means that we've found a dude, right? So, you know, just be prepared on that. First come, first serve. So have your trigger fingers ready. All right, cool. So that is our company right now. Doing pretty okay. Probably about halfway there. Or Dad is being attacked by Cat. Yeah, no, she's just playing, right? But she'll try to she'll try to bite me and stuff. Like, she just puts my finger in her mouth. She doesn't chomp down, you know. But I don't like that shit. So I'm trying to get her to not fucking do that, because that shit pisses me off. But she's a kitten, so who knows how well she looks very young, a few months at most, or her breed is just very small. So yeah, is she a late game cat? She's definitely not a late game cat. She's a tempo cat, 100%. She's a tempo cat. Just a tempo cat, you know. We estimate about 10 to 12 weeks old or something. You know. She's a beggar god. Stop fucking lying. She's a Chad beggar. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, but that's our squad, and now we need to do kind of an inventory of what we have. We have a decent amount of stuff that we would want to sell. Where are we right now? Oh yeah, we went back through this way because we started running out of food. And we had just gotten to this place in time, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's why everybody's kind of upsetty right now, because they didn't get their lunch sandwich. Are we not all tempos in this game we call life? I mean, yeah, I think I'm probably a tempo bro in the grand scheme of things. You know, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? There's little we can do to stop such things. So I want to go back off into the wilds. Actually, no, hang on. Let's check the hires first. So I checked with this own noble. I tried him out. Don't know his things, but he has Night Owl and Faint-Hearted, which doesn't give me the most confidence. And there aren't that many There aren't that many other good recruits here. There's a Rondell dagger for 500. That's cool. Coven of the Ancient and the Tundra to the east. I already know about that one. Also, Dad, if you haven't yet before we let her in the van, I would suggest bringing her to a vet before just a normal checkup, so know about health things come up while you're on the road. Yeah, I mean, if I do end up keeping her, I'm taking her to the vet for sure. Ideally, I would find somebody who wants her, but I'm already at the point to where, like, I wouldn't want to give her to, like, a stranger. I would want to give her to somebody that I know, that I could count on, like, actually taking care of her, right? You know? So she's your cat, Silence. Yeah, that's what literally everybody says. But people say a lot of things. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to sell off a bunch of stuff here, because I want to go back and camp bust things. So I'm going to try to get up as much inventory space as I can. The sell prices aren't amazing here, but that's fine. That's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal at all. I need to add that attachment to some piece of armor. We'll do it there. That's fine. We'll get rid of the... Oh, before we do anything else, let me make sure that everybody has back pocket daggers, because I somehow always forget to, include some back pocket daggers. Yep, like on Fat Wombat here. Fat Wombat needs a back pocket dagger. Did not hook him up with one. That's a rookie mistake. There's a paint set that we are not going to need. And there's a billion cheap tools here. And we're going to buy all of them. Also going to buy medicine, so that we're absolutely doing great on resources and we don't have to worry about it for quite a while is the idea. That's the idea there. All right, so now we sold off a bunch of that stuff. And now we can head back off into the wilds, get paid from the cartographer to bust camps, and just continue the onslaught, if you will. She is jumping around and knocking things over. So that's great. That's fantastic. Anyway, how much food do I have? I have 5 more days of food, which isn't much. So I'm going to head up to Schwartberg to buy some food, potentially check out some recruits. You bitch, I hate you. You did not get there in time. Fuck you. I hate everything about this. Now I have to waste a whole in-game night that could have been spent for traveling, sitting here looking to buy food for the market in the morning. Okay, these guys also have cheap tools, which is cool. So I'll buy a little bit more of that. That's a 980 Disown Noble. I don't know if I can say no to that. Let's hire this brawler. Let's roll on him. Where is he? Star in melee, star in range, star in fatigue. But he's dumb. This guy's probably not it. Let's take Reinhold here. Okay. Disown Noble with sure footing. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. 2 stars in melee skill. He could get to 89 after gifted. Doesn't have the best fatigue, though. Actually has really, really bad fatigue. Sure footing makes it a bit better. Yeah, you know, he's definitely like solid. You know, but like I'm not stoked about him, right? Let's fire this brawler because he's just Elmer ham-fisted is just not it, right? We got to let Elmer go, right? Reinhold here. Let's see how he rolled. Okay. The cat is probably going to knock over the light that I have. So that's just great. You can do something with a shield? Well, he doesn't need a shield. Right? With gifted, he could be 31. Which, you know, 31 melee defense, which is fine. Right? We're already kind of limping along with brand new here, though. He's relying a lot on dodge. And we're going to have 1, 2... We're going to have 1, 2. We're going to have 3 nimble, not super heavy frontline dudes already. So I think we're going to keep him around. He's paid 19 daily. That's all. We're going to keep him around, and we're just going to wait. If another opportunity presents itself, then we'd probably take it. But if not, then it doesn't. There's a full helm right there. I'm tempted to buy that. Not going to lie, guys. Not going to lie to you at all. We're probably just not at the point to where we want to buy a full helm, though. But think of the swag, guys. Think of the swag that we could get off of this. Also a coat of plates. Okay, alright. I think I have decided that I am going to fuck off from this general location. Could we use it to its full extent, though? No, probably not. Not without a couple more levels on Slurgy. Right? Because right now, Slurgy just has to guard the flank. That's all he can do. He just got Battle Forged, so like... You know... There's another citadel of some type up this way. Oh, it's not a citadel, it's a city. Okay, we're going to go here. They got ambush trade routes. Man, I regret selling all that stuff now. Should have gone here. There's a killer on the run. Let's hire this guy. Not good enough. Let him go. I mean, it takes off a bit of fat from Slurgy because the undead hat weighs more, but it's still not worth it. No, not with as much, you know, crowds as we have right now. And I'll roll on this farmer here. Trash. He's not trash, but like he's just not good enough. You know what I mean? No other hires that I'm super interested in here. I will check out the contracts. There's a caravan to Leiterstead, a day to the west. Do I know where Leiterstead is? It's right there. Is all that separates a killer on the run from a mercenary the contract? No. A mercenary isn't on the run. Oh shit, what up, Manifest? Am I still kicking around? It's been a bit since this run, so I'm still rusted. No, you're still kicking around, Rocks, pretty sure. Let me double check. There's a follow the track, so we'll probably do that. Kind of warm up here. Where are you, Rocks? There you are. You gambled and you traded away your tempo banner for this tempo guy. So, you still exist. You're this guy right here, though. So, yeah. I wouldn't recommend claiming Reinhold here. Unless you really, really want to bro, because I don't know if I'm going to use him. But I might. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm going to follow the tracks to the west. 4 unholds. You want to swap bros for Reinhold here? Is that what you're telling me, Rox? Okay, alright. There's no guarantee that I'm actually going to use him, but sure. This is Rox the 5th. Rox, you're just going to sit in the background for now. A marksman and some raiders. Long may he reign. How you been, man? I haven't been in chat lately. No, you're good, dude. I've been okay. I just got home from my little vacation, quote unquote. Need to level up brand new. His helmet now officially matters because he has nimble. What was the question you asked at the end of last stream? I don't remember, Rox. Where was your vacation? Can you give an area code or coordinates for Rox? It wasn't really a vacation, but it kind of was. It was in Tennessee because my girlfriend was going to house sit for somebody she knew. And she wanted me to come with her. And I was like, that sounds cool. So then I did. You fucking in that house or just sitting nicely in it? Yeah, I will still not answer that question there, Rox. That is not a question that I feel that I can answer. So I plead the 5th there, Rox. Yeah. God damn it, cat. Holy shit. She just jumped up on my fucking leg and stuck her claws in my thigh. Jesus Christ. This bullshit fucking tyrants here we have. He be fucking. She's so cute. She is kind of cute, yeah. Go ahead, Stone Sue. Fuck him up, son. That's fine. I was playing Slay the Spire earlier, and she like went right up to my TV because I have a big ass fucking monitor, right? She went right up to my second screen, and she was like smacking at the cards that I was playing. Do not touch the buttons, cat. Oh my god. You're about to get exiled to get the fuck off my desk. If you start fucking up and you know, it's not going to be good. Dad be getting the real good. Sometimes he's even allowed to use the strap. Her dad, you can't sleep in the same room. I just don't trust you, Dad. Trust me, no, buddy. I'm fucking your daughter. I don't think... I mean, I'd probably say that if I was drunk enough, you know, but I'd feel bad about it immediately afterwards, you know? Remember that, use the extra strong lube so it doesn't hurt later. Okay, alright. Is that an expert tip? There rocks. Okay, the battle's won. It's a pretty easy battle. This is just kind of a warm-up. You know, strictly speaking, it might not be optimal for me to take this follow the tracks, and instead might be better for me to just head off into the wilds. But I took it as a warm-up fight for the stream to get the Battle Brothers brain patterns moving once again. You know. Okay. Got some javelins. Hell yeah. You're just being honest like me last stream. This is why you can't take chat anywhere. Very unserious. Also, slurs. Yep, I did ask Dad if that meme I made was too far. So I don't know. It's mostly femboy and furry talk. No real hate or anything. Didn't say shit. Check the Discord from time to time. Yeah. I had to add some new rules, and there's still some new rules that I gotta add because I'm a solid 90% of the time, whatever it is doesn't bother me. But some people just have to push the line, which I don't fucking understand. Like why they're actively choosing to give me a headache is beyond me. Try not to, I'm worried. Yeah. It's the habitual line crossers. There's a bonk for 3,500. That's cool. Gabby may be a shit poster like me and it's all the things, but I asked him if he was okay with the shit that was said. I wasn't okay with it. I am going to be right back. I'm going to go get something to drink. Yeah. I'll be right back, and I'll run some ads and use the restroom. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Every time I turn up, my name is in chat, baby. You're just part of the culture. Welcome in, Cafe Light. Nice to see you. How's gardening your kangaroo eggs or whatever you do in Australia? You know he's in a group that those words were pointed towards his group. So just wanted to make sure he wasn't fucking insulted or wanted to leave or anything. You're pulling vines out of the ground. Shitty fucking creeper weeds? Oh, dude. You guys got vines in Australia? Damn, bro. Screeches in Australia. Vine is still in Australia? Oh, dude, you guys still have Vine? That's sick. Dude, I remember Vine. Do you guys, what are your guys, like, favorite Vines? 2 inches, that's huge. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's gigantic, you know? Like, people don't really know just how big 2 inches is, you know? Like, it's just truly next level. That's twice as much as 1 inch. That's double, right? You know, you take 1 inch and you double it, right? If you were to double 1 million, that's 2 million, right? It's the same distance, right? Exactly, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, 2 inches might be too big. You know what I mean? All right, I took that follow the tracks. How are we doing on food? We have 5 days of food, so we need to buy a fuck ton of that. So that we can go screw off in the wilds for as long as possible. We have plenty of tools. There's no more hires we want to do here, so we're going to fuck off. We're officially going to go in this direction. Found a barbarian camp. Thralls and reavers, very doable, very takeable, so we shall. Honestly, do you think any women watch Battle Brothers? Yes, I do. But I do think it's probably less than 10%. I'd say it's probably less than 10%. You know, say what you want about like diversity and inclusion, but the numbers don't lie. You know, it's typically games that women are more inclined to play games that have women in them, and the only women that Battle Brothers has is the Hexen, right? There are a few women Battle Brothers streamers, yeah. I've seen at least 3. They don't stream all the time, but they stream relatively frequently. There are women legends, but you can turn them off if you don't want them in your game. I can't tell if you're still upkeeping your shit post from days gone by, or if that's actually true. No, that's actually true. Okay. Need a Battle Brothers sequel, Skirmish Sisters, that'll even the numbers. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Gavi is just fucking insane. Just look at it. My immersion. Okay, Kat, I'm trying to put my fucking hand down so I can be a pro gamer, okay? Can you fucking scooch a little bit? Thank you. Okay. Hey, Onibega has Pathfinder. Hell yeah. Oh, that felt good. There we go. There we go. Dude, if we can 0 damage this, that would be fucking hot, dude. Hell yeah. Nah, Reaver up north ain't about to do shit. We already have Foxy fighting on TCB. Battle Brothers is the balancing force. Yo, Netzodia, Zeo Poser. Dude, Netzodia bit the bullet after his 4th permanent injury there, Zeo. But Netzodia will live on as reincarnations. Yeah, dude, he got 4 permanent injuries, I'm pretty sure, before he died. And he doesn't have Survivor. You should have spearwalled there, I say. Zedzodia had no business living that long. No, absolutely not. The amount of, like, solid recruits that I've found that ended up dying way too quickly. Like, and the fact that Netzodia just, like, continuously defied the odds over and over again is crazy. The reason I didn't want to go for the spear wall there, Rox, is because I think Reavers have Pathfinder. So I didn't want him to go north or go south and engage brand new. That was my thinking, but I should have counted out the movement manually because he might not have been able to. Until the 4th injury? Yeah, until the 4th injury. The 4th injury, that was too much. Okay, we didn't true 0 damage this fight, but we got close. There we go. Hey, we got some fucking furs. Hell yeah, dude. And for only the 4th time in my life, I was completely powerless. Seeing Netzodia go down was number 1 in the top 10 sad anime moments YouTube compilation for real? Yeah. Speaking of YouTube, every like 20 minutes or so, you know, I need to, you know, check on the YouTube chat, see if anybody's in there. We have actually had a couple people, you know, pop in, but by the time I realize they're there, they're fucking gone. So, you know. Fuck you, autopathing. No, I have to have Battle Brothers on one monitor. What the hell are you talking about, Rox? Battle Brothers is here. You guys are here. That's what the screens are for. Fucking losers not reading YouTube chat ever go to my Twitch. Dude, that would be the strat. The problem is I think YouTube would not like that. YouTube doesn't like it when you tell people to leave YouTube. So I can't say something like, I mean, I could, but it's against terms of service. I can't be like, hey, leave YouTube and go to Twitch or whatever, like in the description, because they'll nuke my stream if I do that. So definitely don't do that. You're more than welcome to just stay on YouTube. We love all streaming sites equally here. You know. Fuck this song. I hate this song. It's the only song I hate on this playlist. Found a goblin camp. Negix Zum. Negex Zum. Is this a separate but equal situation? You could say that. You could say that. Yeah. You know, that's a solid maneuver there, Caffey lad. There are some goblins way up there, but I don't really want to fight them if I can help it. Lunatics gain some fatigue, which is cool. There's a small camp with ambushers, skirmishers, and a goblin overseer. Hey, thank you for that, Rox. I appreciate you, dude. You're a man of the people, there, Rox. Fat Wombat solid banner. We can probably take this guy and bench him, I think. In fights where we really need a bunch of resolve, we can swap him back in. But we can start putting Fat Wombat in as our dedicated banner. You are absolutely a man of the people there, Rox. Alright, so now that I've done that, I have somewhat of a free slot in the back line. I mean, I might as well start doing something with Rox the 5th, I guess. If he does start, you know, doing something, then that'd be cool. He's going to be in the front line. We'll give rocks the 5th Colossus. My guy, your guy is still kicking. Absolutely there, Caffey Lad. Okay, so now the question is, do we take on this goblin fight? I mean, we're set up to take it at night. We can take the fight, so then therefore we should. I mean, I think our squad, you know, does pretty okay against goblins in the night. We just got to set up. We just got to find who we're going to make our arrow target. Mental Rock has got 26, 24, 43. Definitely, it's all the things. Definitely, it's all the things. You, congratulations, you are now the arrow magnet. Yep, you're the arrow magnet. Alright, now it's all the things. I have a very important task for you. What I need you to do is go forward like that and have all of them shoot at you. Sounds like you have a long life ahead of you. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. You know, like, they're going to try to shoot at you, but they're going to miss. I promise. It's going to be great. So because they're going to miss, like, it's all good. You know what I mean? Like, so you don't even really have to worry about anything. I think you're fine. I think you're doing great. Aeroman is technically a promotion. Yeah, it's basically a promotion. How's the upward mobility of this position? Good chance at promotion? Yeah, great chance at promotion. Great chance at promotion. You know, the career opportunities are really unmatched. You know what I mean? So I mean, I think you know, I think it'd be great for your career with this company. You know what I mean? Not many people get to be the dedicated arrow magnet. You know what I mean? So I mean, that's pretty cool, right? Well, gosh darn, buddy, I'm on board. There you go. See, you're doing great. You're doing great. Hell yeah, brand new. He's got a free Slurgy. Oh, one hit with Stone Sue. Feels good. Go ahead, Rox. Hey, there you go. He hit his first attack that he ever made. Air magnets. What is your IP address? What the fuck? I'm gonna give you my IP address. What the hell kind of question is that? Air magnets often get promoted to arrow sacrifice when they get a permanent injury from the arrows. That or a White Run City Guard. Yeah. There's some truth to that for sure. Wow. Couldn't break out of a net there, huh, Stone Sue? We're going to put Dylan right in there. The Goblin Overseer is fleeing, which is great for us. Alright, we put Dylan in danger by doing that. That was maybe a little bit dumb. Maybe just a little bit. Okay, we got the stun. Really? Dude, that's 3 91s you've rolled in this net there, Stonesu. Dad, how do you feel about the stupid shit with General Hux being the spy? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So, maybe positive, maybe negative. I live under a rock and don't keep up with current events too much. Putting Dylan in danger wasn't dumb. There's no way that would ever make a suboptimal choice. Yeah, so I carefully weighed every single possible hypothetical pro and con, and I determined that, you know, this only succeeds in one universe, and that universe only comes into place if I put Dylan in danger there. So, you know, I saw through reality itself, you know, to determine that was the strat. You know what I mean? In the new Star Wars? I haven't seen the new Star Wars, dude. Jesus Christ, Dylan. Miss it on 69s, dude? Are you for realsies, bro? Sun Tzu's Art of War, Chapter 1, the Tactical Yeet. Yes. Very critical maneuver. Okay. Alright. Well, Ragged Edge, looks like you died. This is what happens when goblins just decide to hit 4 times in a row. $69, the holiest of numbers? Yeah, exactly. The new Disney trilogy. Ah, that's why I haven't seen it. Wait, there's 2 Disney trilogies? That's fucking news to me, dude. Well, gosh darn it, looks like those goblins got away. Hey, Ragged Edge, you survived with brain damage. Woo! There we go, Ragged Edge. Hell yeah. Those you don't know. Ragged Edge just died, but there's a chance that when a guy dies, instead of dying, If the conditions are met, he instead survives with a permanent injury that cannot be changed. And one of those is actually arguably a benefit, which is brain damage, which just makes it harder for you to level up. It doesn't affect any of your permanent stats, but actually gives you better resolve. Brain damage hype, absolutely. So this is a blessing, because Ragged Edge is a tank, and he needs to have high resolve, and this helps with that. Excuse me. We're gonna take all those goblin stuff, you know, and then we're gonna fucking leave after that probably. Got some levels, which is super cool. No way to either of these. Do you get a promotion? Chat, what do you guys think? Does It's All the Things get a promotion? Here, let me do a poll. there's a poll. Cast your votes now about whether or not It's All the Things should get a promotion, based off of his duties as an arrow magnet in that last goblin fight. Go with your heart, champ. All the things get in that chair. What chair? Oh boy, the slave drivers camp. Definitely not taking that fight during the day, but we might take it on the way back. This is an identical camp. Really love to find some orc fights, actually, game. That'd be great. Oh, there we go. Ask and ye shall receive. Many orc young at the meat chopper's dump. Glorious. Glorious. Slaves and drivers? How they even got cars? Dude, the goblin engineering is just next level, bro. Don't you know? Alright, Chad has determined that you do not get a promotion. It's all the things. So, I mean, sorry about that. Maybe next time. You want a breakdown of the votes? You want names? Does it tell me? It doesn't tell me. No, it doesn't tell me. All I can do is report the poll. He is too valuable to production. He needs to not be promoted. Oh no. Yeah, I can't give names. You said vote with my heart. Okay, Rock's just kind of, you know, hey Salsa Mander, what's up, dude? Nice to see you, bud. How you doing? How's school going? Stone Suit leveled, so we're gonna hook him up. I don't know. I voted against you. Learning about math behind capacitor. What is a capacitor? Down with the promotions. I'm gonna go Killing Frenzy, I think, on Stone Sue. I don't want to go Duelist on him. I would like to go Two-Handed Big Daddy Flail on him. Or Sensor. So, but if I find like a nice one-handed flail or something, then I might switch and make him a Duelist. Temporary battery to keep it simple. Nice, dude. Dude, if you voted against yourself, then who voted for you? Because there was one yes. A nibble two-hander? Yeah, no, that's the idea. Oh, Dylan also needs to level. Caffey, did you vote to try to get him promoted? You didn't vote? Okay, alright. Alright, that's legit. Ragged Edge survived with brain damage, which is cool. Well, I mean, despite the Diva Abdominal cut, probably need to set him out. We can instead put... We can put this guy in instead. He should be fine for a fight. Okay. We're fighting against 10 Orc Young now. Ideally, we want to take this during the day, but we can't because we need to immediately take this fight before it resets and refreshes. Because it will do so. It has a chance to do so soon. Alright, 10 Orc Young. Just gonna wait on everybody. Undermining the democratic process. If Dad wants me to vote, he should send me a second monitor. I don't think I'm going to be sending you a second monitor, Gaffy lad. If you make a GoFundMe, I'll post it in the Discord and tell everybody to clown you. How's that? How's that? That's all that I can offer. It's on. Okay. Oh, god damn it. I fat fingered. Fuck. Okay. Alright, well. Fat Wombat's in trouble then. We'll do this. Bangle monitor? Vids of your dad doing the thug shaker. Wonderful. It's what Pender would have wanted. Okay, chat. I have a random hypothetical that came into my brain the other day. Okay, right. So here's what I need to know from you guys. Okay. Now, let's say that you're chilling, and then a genie comes out of nowhere, and he's like, "Hey, what's good?" And he's like, wouldn't you like to, go back in time, and do things differently? And you're like, yeah. And he's like, okay, cool. So I have a deal for you. You can restart your life in the womb, maintaining all the knowledge that you have now of what has happened, but the future isn't deterministic. So nothing that happened is guaranteed to happen, and things can change due to the butterfly effect. Would you accept that deal and start over? And if you did, what would you change? And if not, why not? Is the gist. Smash, next question. You smashed the genie? Okay, all right. Legit. Gotta respect the hustle. I should have rotated there to get Stone Sue in for an attack. That was a misplay. When I am 30 plus or 40, like now I have not many regrets yet. I'd do it, and I'd use that power to make 9/11 worse. What the fuck? Hell no. All the stuff I know isn't worth shit. Then if I move a rock, then everything changes. By then I should have. I'd do it, and I... You're unhinged, dude. For me, it would like kind of depend on like the method at which this happens. Like, does time itself rewind completely? Which that would mean that like I am potentially like, terminating certain numbers of humans from existing by choosing to do something else than the other, right? The second responders will be gone. Oh, God. You're 26, you're a little guy? Yeah, I was 4, maybe 5. I don't know. One of those. Hydrate from Optimistic Fool. All right, you got it. You got it, fool. Thank you for spending your melons. I forget that Rox is a little baby, a little tiny guy. Rox is the youngest that we know of. A little junior fella. There we go. Killed some orcs. Did not get any fames. That's fine. We got 15 tools and some copper ingots. Someone here could be fucking 2 for all we know. No. That would not be kosher. I refuse to believe such things could happen. Alright, I guess we'll go this way. Follow these footprints. Maybe get another fight. Damn, these orcs went far. You need a can to type. I need help to shit. That's great. That's great. Fantastic. You're in your early 60s? Okay. The Frenzied Axe's Den. Orc Young and Orc Berserkers. That should be takeable. We can bring in Ragged Edge again. Everybody is literally super chill. So, fuck yeah. We'll head in that direction. Orc Young, Orc Warriors. Jeez, yeah. Okay. Whew. Okay. Have you ever seen my grandchildren yet? No, I have not seen your grandchildren yet, Rox. Automod got me again, guys. Yeah, it does that. It does that. Can you lay the fuck down, cat? Thank you. That actually, Melon is the youngest one here. She's like 7 in people years. Or cat years. Oh no. If her name would be melon based, it would be watermelon. I wouldn't call her melon. That'd be dumb. I would call her watermelon though. You'll get nothing in Leggett. That's my moderator. Rock melon? Interesting suggestion. Probably not going to go with rock melon. If you get cats, you should name them after various melons. Man, was losing his touch. Old Manifest would have let my chat through, called me naughty, and choked me a little before I knew it was up. It happens to the best of us. Father Time remains undefeated. Rock melon, also known as cantaloupe. I've never heard that. Have you guys ever heard the term rock melon for a cantaloupe? I sure as fuck haven't. It's the first time I'm hearing of such a thing. Oh, no. Yeah, no, I've seen cantaloupes, yeah. But I've never heard of anybody refer to that as a rock melon. We have cantaloupes here, too. I don't know where cantaloupes are native from, though. Oh, there we go, Stone Sue. Oh my god, Dylan, you son of a bitch. Silence Heatstroke Man, silence Freedom Burger. Silence lost a war to birds, man. You did in fact lose a war to birds. That's true. That's true. That's canonized. Son of a goddamn bitch, dude. There we go. You ever fought one of those things? America wouldn't stand a chance. Oh, dude, we would kick those things' ass, dude. You got no idea. There we go. No fames here either. That's fine. Got some stuff to sell. They just didn't work. Defense budget big enough to fight God and win. Hey, it's the dang old freaking ancient spire. Check it out, man. Oh my God. Hey, look at this event. Okay, if you sort out yourself, you both get temporary injuries. We're gonna make lunatics disgruntled. I didn't want to get any temporary injuries. Yeah. So you can choose to get have them fight over it, and then they get temporary injuries. But I would like to them to not be injured as much as possible. Oh my God, game! You're not going to tell me what's here, huh? A few Negro Savants and an ocean's worth of ancient auxiliaries. You guys call flip-flops thongs? Jesus Christ. Not what I expected. No balls. It does, in fact, add a new dimension to that question. Caffeine add backline damage. Gotta take the high roll in melee defense. Don't really have a lot of thong bikinis here. Interesting. Okay. Yes. BL damage is short for backline damage. What did you think it stood for? Oh my God, Rox is doing a history lesson on the Emu War. pick up your head, you little dickhead. I need my hand right here. It's like the high roll and fatigue. Oh my gosh. You are to win an argument? You thought it stood for butt lover? There's no way you guys actually thought that. I'm not the only one who uses BL as an abbreviation for backline. Actually, that's... I'm under the impression that's like the Battle Brothers streamer industry standard. Okay? This is bullshit, right? Man, what are you guys on about, dude? Either lay down or fuck off. Pick your choice. You want to get down? Okay, here you go. Basically Skynet, yeah. Literally 1984. The Necro Savants are rough. Can't take that fight. You know. Fuck you, Dad. You should have pet her, you bastard. I did. I petted her earlier. She's still hot back up. She's fine. She'll survive. I gave her plenty of pets last night. Cannot take that fight. Get the hell off my damn keyboard. No, ma'am. Hell no. Right, you're gonna... Ah! You want a water jug, Rocks? Okay, you got it. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Get off the keyboard. You're not supposed to be on the keyboard. You're gonna cause problems for the run. I'm trying to thug it out. And I can't do that if you're button mashing on the keyboard. Why are you doing this? Can you give her water? Yeah, I could probably fill up her water bowl. Sure. Come here, you little creature. Okay. You actually bought your cat a whole keyboard for her to sit on. Worked for me. I have to have it next to the computer, though. That's a good idea. Maybe I should do that. I did fill up her water bowl. She immediately went over to it, Rox. She was thirsty. We're gonna take that fight just for more XP. See, you know cats. I fucking love cats. I like some cats. You know, I definitely would, in the cat versus dog, I would put myself more in the dog person camp. Never jive with dogs. Too many pit bulls owned by Bickies in my hometown. I don't know what that is. We're gonna try to set up high ground best we can. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Certain parts of the US, biker gangs are like, like real shit. In other parts of the US, they're just like retired people. Like, god damn it, cat. Why do you do that? Bulldogs are nice, though, is the owner that makes them mean. Yeah, I had a pit bull long ago, years ago. She was pretty chill. She was very sweet, never aggressive. But she was like a pit bull mix. She was a mutt, so make of that whatever you will. Here we got some small groups that are just clubs, but most of them will hurt you if you annoy them. Gotcha. What you doing in Mountain Blade? Mountains and blades, I guess. That's a good answer. Okay. Okay. Big yikes, dude. Oh no. Go get him, Oni. Red alert, we have an orc berserker with a chain in melee with our thrower. Brand new, come on, dude. Missing on 81s, big dog. That's how bad the economy is, I guess, huh? Hopefully that orc gets a kill here. I do not hope that. Looks like he won't. Matter of fact, he died to the guy he was about to kill. Thanks for having my back, Kathy. Appreciate it. Alright, that orc is fleeing now. Run him down, because we're only here for XP. There you go, Caffey Lad. You got the XP boost. You got some more tools. Fuck yeah. We're going to continue to make our way back as we're exploring. There's another small tier 1 orc camp. No levels. That not taking every single camp he sees makes Slurgy's bones hurt. I bet it does. But the thing is, Slurgy might be able to take every camp that he sees. I cannot. I cannot do that. Well, I can't do that over and over again. I mean, I've still busted like 5 camps or something on this little expedition. Maybe 6. Something like that. But like, I don't want to put these guys at risk. I mean, technically every fight is a risk, right? Every single combat that you put bros into, it's a risk of some nature. 100%. 100% that's true. Five orc berserkers. We're gonna wait on everybody and then scoot and shoot best we can. We're gonna go up. No valid targets. That's pretty cool. Lame, dude. Maybe it would have been better to quick hands whip there instead of step in and throw. Because his HP was so low. That would have been probably more optimal to give 2 chances to hit. Exponential yikes, dude. I did that just so Slurgy could get a little XP bonus. Okay. We did it. No fames. It's a tier 1, so makes sense. Makes sense that we got no fames there. That's legit. That's legit. I mean, I can't complain all that much about that, but I can complain a little bit. It'd be nice if the game just handed me fames. I didn't have to do anything for them, you know? It'd be great. I would personally enjoy that. There's the long lost keep, a mystery combat. But it's not too far from civilization, so it should be reasonable. We gotta put Ragged Edge away again. Lunatics. Can we bring Lunatics in? Let's head into this mystery camp. 13, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ancient legionaries. So there's at least one more ancient legionary, and there's 2. So it's probably like 8 and 5, or 9 and 4, something like that. I'm gonna wait on everybody. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, all right. No Necro Savants here. Fantastic news. We're gonna scoot and shoot. Okay, we're just gonna pass. Okay, so now this time we're gonna move our backliners back 1 on the first round. Then we're gonna wait on everybody else. So that way if we want to move 3 back, we can. Oh, that's a different opportunity. Don't think I can resist. Stone Sue is goated in this fight. Just gonna shield wall on Sergey. There we go. Who do you think was stronger in their prime, Anakin or Luke? I'm pretty sure that in the comics, like, prime Master Jedi Luke is, like, ridiculous. Like, in contention for strongest Jedi of all time. Pretty sure. So I'm going to go with Luke. Yeah, I'm going to go with Luke. 100%. Final answer. What do you think, Rox? That sucks. Luke was the Empire's boogeyman for a good few fucking years. Absolutely. I think Luke's also a really good example of like what a Jedi is supposed to be, you know? Like very in tune with the Force sort of thing, you know? Yikes. In real Jedi experience like training and forms, Anakin beats Luke, but in sheer goodness and lightsaber fighting, Luke wipes. Yeah, I mean, wow. Oh, that guy's a level 3 tempo guy, so makes sense that he's getting his shit rocked. Acceptable. Fun fact, if he dies right now, he has a 0% chance. 0% chance to survive with a permanent injury because he's fleeing. combat log says he's been killed. Not struck down. Jesus Christ, game. Come on now. There we go. Like Luke knows from 2, 3, and 4, maybe 6. If Kenobi remembered it well, from 1, 5, and 7, and all Sith forms, Luke has no way of knowing. I don't think 1, 5, and 7 are Sith forms. I think they're just aggressive forms. They're still taught by the Jedi, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure Yoda uses one of the aggressive forms. That was greedy. Shouldn't have done that. Seven is the Sith Jedi form. 8, 9, 10 are the Sith form. Yeah, 7 is Mace Windu's, right? It's Vana. Like, didn't he invent it? It's like graded. It's like harnessing the dark side in like a tolerable way for the code. Banned for a long time, I think kind of revived it with some new stuff, but that's all comic shit. Well, the comic shit's cooler, you know? I mean, I think. As someone who hasn't read the comics, only knows tangential pieces of information about it. I need to start reading them someday. There we go. Oh, dude. We have to keep some strange meat. Get rid of the beggar rags. Oh, shit. You're right. I have to keep the strange meat. Thank you for the posture check, Rocks. Okay, that's probably close enough. Kind of wonder though how some people in the games and comics learned Tricata though, because it's banned for the Jedi and Sith, but a few rare times it is used. I don't know what Tricata is. Please enlighten me, Rox. Give me the lore dump, big dog. Okay. We're going to begin to head towards Krakenland. We're going to stop by this little... we're going to stop by this little, you know... series of several stops, all in, Sir Donatus. Okay, I know you're asleep, but my legs are falling asleep. So I gotta reorient some things. Gonna have to deal with that. Okay. There you go. I'll roll in this poacher. Triple star melee defense poacher with Death Wish. Hi, Chad. Hi, uncultured American swine. That's me. Welcome in, Stone Soon. Nice to see you, bud. Here's your bro. Still haven't found a Big Daddy flail for him. It's when you ignite and relight the lightsaber into someone, or when you're in that duel where you both press your lightsaber up to one another. Turn the lightsaber off to send the other person off balance. How's your bro still alive? Because, you know, he hasn't died. That's how. Cavern of the Green Death northeast of Turnfest, so that's going to be over here somewhere. Usually you've killed your roster 4 times over by the stage. That is usually true, yes. That is absolutely usually true. However, so far, knock on wood, it's not. We're going to buy these tools for 88. I'm going to sell off this meat. I mean, this guy's pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. But I don't feel like he's really what we need. Early game, amazing, right? He shucks. Yeah. I mean, if he had higher fatigue, we could go Battle Forge tank on him. He could be a nimble tank and he'd be fine. He could be a protector. But we're kind of past that point, right? It's not worth the level investment. We don't quite get paid off enough. Okay, I don't think we're going to roll on the 4K Adventurous Noble. I would probably roll on a 2K Adventurous Noble, maybe a 3K here. But not a 4K guy. There's nobody here that we give a shit about. Everything's expensive.
Hunt down with terrorizers for 1,000, huh? Roll gamblers? No, I'm okay. I think I already have a gambler, actually. I will roll on this poacher and this caravan hand. Well, I'll be damned. Whoo! This caravan hand's okay, but not what we're looking for. But this guy, triple star range skill? Starting 10 melee defense? Oh, baby. Star and resolve? Hell yeah. This guy could be like a gunner hybrid. This guy's good. I like this guy. Not hybrid, pure fearsome gunner. He's got starting 10 melee defense. You give him a sword. You can give him a sword and he'd be fine. I think we only have one other unclaimed bro right now. Yep, he's unclaimed too. I'm just gonna write gunner question mark. Okay, so we got that guy. That's pretty cool. We do need tools. And then we're going to head to Kraken Land. Please get there. Okay. Collector's Fest. There's a raider. Some fishermen. 80 melee attack low. You'd rather shoot. 80 melee attack is fine for a hybrid. And obviously you'd rather shoot with a hybrid anyway. But the point of a hybrid is just that if he gets flanked, he can defend himself. Caravan at Turnfest. Triple star follow the tracks. That's cool. Let's sell off some shit. Somebody needs a dagger. It's this guy, yeah? It's brand new. Do I have another dagger? I have the curved daggers. Okay, we can safely sell off the butter knives now for more space. I might use this spiked impaler, not sure right now. Okay, there we go. We're up to 20K. We're going to hire this fisherman. We're going to hire... This is a little expensive for a caravan hand. We are going to hire this fisherman, though. Thank you for the net, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you for your service. Have a good day. I agree that raiders can be good, but 5K is a lot. Let me double check their background stats. Battle Brothers Raider background. So they got attribute have a 63 melee attack, 8 melee defense. He's worth trying out, probably. Dexterous. Oh, with Dexterous, I'm definitely hiring him. I feel like I got bamboozled. Well, okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. With Gifted, we're talking 86-33. Slide on Recruiter and taken. Didn't slot Recruiter. Shaking my head. Yeah, I get wrecked. I probably want to do one more expedition with Cartographer. Yeah, I'd want to do probably this area here, and then I'd swap out Cartographers for whatever retinue is the best at the time. Okay. So this guy's pretty good. What's your thoughts on Star Killer in Star Wars? I think Star Killer is cool as fuck. Ads? What the fuck is this shit? What do you mean? You shouldn't be getting any ads. You still have the subscriber thing. Oh, well, it's with Prime. I don't know if it changes with Prime. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so we got a... Oh, it expired. Gotcha, Dread. Gotcha. Thanks for the resub, man. I mean, it hasn't popped up yet, but I did see the sub goal has We're 25%. There we go. There it is. There it is. Thank you for the resub, Dread. I appreciate you. You've been subscribed for 4 months. I'm thinking fat nude on this guy. We have one fat newt in Dylan. And that's really it. That's really it. And Rocks, nope, this sub was gifted, yeah. And Alpha is never late. He showed up exactly what he spent to. Okay. So we just found this guy. So we just found these two guys that we need to kind of slot into our late game company. I'm going fat nude on this guy. We're gonna make this guy unclaimed 3. What form of fat nude? Not really sure yet. Dat has a cat. Yeah, I'd pick her up and show you, but she's asleep in my lap right now. Love this guy's sideburns. 100%. I am going to take this follow the tracks. I'm going to accept it. And then I'm going to level up this guy. Also need to level up Rocks here. We're going to go Colossus. Then we're going to go... We're going to take the high roll and fatigue. We want to get him to 100. Definitely take the high roll and resolve. And then we go 9 lives. Gifted. Melee attack, melee defense, HP. Now that we took that high roll and fatigue, we just need to get the next low roll when HP and resolve also low roll sort of deal. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so we did that. Let's get rid of this stuff that we are definitely not going to use. So, okay. We also need tools. We'll buy a couple of those. And I think we'll go follow the tracks now. Seems legit. And then we'll kind of move stuff around before we actually take the fight. Thugs, Marksmen, Raiders. Perfect. We definitely want to take that at night. Dad, if a dog walked into your house, would you have treated it the same? Probably. I would have treated it the same, yeah. Like with this, all other conditions are the same. Like it's a stray sort of thing, you know. Yeah, I would have treated it the same. What? Hang on a minute. I just noticed a little bump on her. Want to make sure it's not a tick. Little do we know, little Jimmy is putting up missing signs saying, "Have you seen my cat, Mrs. Fiddlesticks?" That is not a tick. Some sort of like pimple thing. She's just chilling. She's just laying here. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That brigand has a long axe. I'm in danger. Okay. I accidentally minimized everything. Good job, me. There we go. All right. That is likely a miliary dermatitis. It's a reaction to a tick bite. Like if it's a dark or black, it's probably it, or just normal cat acne. No, it's not dark. It's the same color as her skin. It's white. Yeah, probably just acne. Yeah. Go for the smack. Step in. Try to chase this guy down. Alright, the battle's pretty much taken care of. There we go. Heading up to Krakenland. Got 9 hundo crowns. Out of ammunition. We will buy that. Okay, I need to find a training hall. There's one in Termfest. Okay, I'm gonna head to Strodorf. See if there's a contract here. Find a location somewhere to the northeast, something step.
don't have to return all the way back, I don't think. I will buy some food, potentially. Check the hires one more time. It's just Sigurd. Did not mean to buy that, but I did. Oh well. Brigands pass through here. Marksmen and Raiders, easy fight. Gunner leveled. This guy could be a hybrid, but I think I'm going to lean away from that. I'm still going to take high rolls in melee defense. Where Dylan been? I don't know. I don't know where Dylan been. I played D&D with him like Friday. Yeah, I played D&D with him on a Friday. You know. He pops in and out. How you been, Rox? How's your period of not having work? Yeah, how are your periods? It's not what I asked, but, you know, sure. We'll go recover on It's All the Things. Did you miss half the company dying? No, you did not. You did not miss half the company dying. I'll send you an email when half the company dies. Good. You want to be there to see that? That's great. That's great. Let's fight some marksmen and some raiders.
I see so many new emotes from Rox. How many channels you sub to? Rox must be the ultimate sub. I don't know, Rox. Are you the ultimate sub? You're subbed to like 56 channels. Oh, okay, gotcha. Do you guys think gift subs are good, like, to help a community grow? Like people gifting subs? Because, like, I've noticed that, like, I'll get a lot of notifications for gift subs for viewers streamers I didn't even know that I watched, you know? And, you know, it doesn't make me go, oh, well, now I'm going to go be a loyal member of their community. That's not so good. Don't love that. Do not love that business at all. Same, I never spend money on any streamer. I can shitpost wherever I am. It's good to not get too invested. No, I mean, I follow. Now, I got gifted a sub, but the chances of me ever spending money here are basically nil. I mean, yeah, the least amount to gift it is like 5, so it does give you the streamer money and also gives reason for people to watch. Maybe for community growth, but I was hanging here anyway. To be fair, I'm following this guy, so yeah. Gotcha. You don't have to, Grammar. You're just a little guy, a little fella. You can learn to type property when you hit 25, like an adult. Yeah, you got time to figure that out, Rox.
You don't care about grammar, not a native English speaker? Yeah, Automods got shit twisted, dude. We got all that stuff. That's cool. Strodorf and Dornan. Alright, we don't want to piss off either of those places. We're going to head to Termfest now. 10 undead, huh? Armored Weeder Gangers, plus Ancient Auxiliaries and Ancient Legionnaires. Interesting. Okay. Slurgy Battleforge tank hit level 8. Love to see that. Slurgy, goddammit, please stop low rolling on fatigue. I need you to not do that, buddy. You've low rolled like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of your 8 levels. No, 6. You've low rolled 6 out of your 8 levels on fatigue. You gotta chill, bud. You gotta chill. You can't keep doing that. We're gonna give him Indom. Automod is like cock block for shit posts. Sounds accurate. Unclaimed 3 Fat Newt has a fractured skull, so he needs to chill for a little while so we can bring Mental Protector back in. Or Mental Rock. There we go. And then F tier Nomad Cheddar has leveled. We can give him Fearsome. They're just standing there, menacingly. We're gonna wait on everybody. Help Caffey talk shit to French people in the Discord. We're going to step up brand new right there. Did the wrong thing. Meant to press 2, not 3. But that's not what I pressed, so I played myself. Caffey, that's ethnocentrism. Smack this dude. The cat is slowly sliding off of my lap and will probably fall on the ground. Ah! Okay, she readjusted, causing me pain. One reanimate. Okay, if it puts it down. Take everything. Feels good. Gonna head to Term Fest. We're about to spend a fuck ton of money on training hall. Before I do that, let's check the hires. Holy shit, a 2600 sellsword with a bill hook. Oh my goodness gracious, I gotta hire that guy. You know what? He's solid. He's alright. This guy could fat Newt too. No, how about that shit? How about that? Look at Guntram here, guys. Look at my boy Guntram. Yeah, this guy was a pretty good find. Britnow says Fencer. Okay, he's a bit low for Fencer. Does have triple star initiative. That's legit. Gunther is a legend, basically Harold's brother. That's Harold Jr. This is not Harold Jr. Name him Harold Jr. Alright, but he's still unclaimed. Unless you want to swap your guy, Rocks. You don't want to swap your guy? Okay, sure. Harold Jr. is his own man. None may claim him. That's not how that works. Okay. Okay. So. So for in Sin's Excel spreadsheet, baseline benchmark stats for a fencer is 90 melee attack, 30 plus melee defense, and 160 plus initiative at level 11. Which, with gifted, he could get to 88, which is only 2 worse than 90. He just has to high roll melee attack 10 times, bro. No, he only needs to high roll 4 times to get to 90. But even then... No, not 95. 90. Four times and not low roll the rest to get to 90, yes. After post gifted. Most bros don't get 95 melee skill, for fuck's sake. Yeah, so when I pulled up the guide, I said 90 melee skill, and I said he can almost get there. 88 is close enough for me to that baseline benchmark. So... I don't think I've ever built a fencer. Looking to hit arbitrary numbers is not something I would recommend as a way to judge bros. Well, numbers aren't arbitrary. I'm trying to think about what would be a better fit for the company, because he could also just fat Newt. I already have... this guy who I'm building into a fat Newt. So if Dylan survives and this guy survives, that's 2 fat Newts. I don't have a second Battle Forge tank. When playing normally, I agree with that general idea, but in that settings, having an idea of what you want each pro to be is ideal. Well, yeah, I mean, of course it's not everything, just in the same way that anything isn't everything, right? You know, like, everything's contextual and situational, right? In the context of Battle Brothers. So, like, obviously that's true with literally anything, right? Any perk that you take or could take could be situationally good or bad in a random hypothetical. There's no end-all be-all. You know, okay, so I can make this guy a gunner. I'm not sure if Rox is going to make the cut. This guy is not making the cut for the late game squad. Neither is Mental Rock. So this guy would be a fat newt. This guy would be something. The hybrid might make the cut. If we go Fencer, you think Rox makes the cut for late game? How can you say that about Rox? I said I don't know. I said I don't know if he makes the cut for late game. Because he's gonna need well, get 29. But this is after gifted. After gifted. Yeah, he would need dodge for the front line. And I already have brand new as a Nim dodge guy. Fencers are frontline guys. So this guy would be frontline regardless. So he'd either be a fencer or he'd be a fat newt. If we really had to, we could make Mental Rock okay-ish flank holding tank. I'd not say they are frontline if you mean to use them like a fat newt. Well, obviously, I have guys in my front line who are not fat newts. So, if you're under the impression that I think fat newt equals frontline, then that is not accurate. Carol Jr. going to carry on Monolith. You can see it now. They're frontliners if they have fat nuts. Yeah. Fencers are not taking contact in the way other brothers do. Sure. Like I can't put him in surrounded positions. I'm aware of that. Okay, so just to clarify, Rox, you did not want to swap your guy for this guy, right? Okay, cool. So then if that's the case, I'm just going to keep him unclaimed. Fencer. Unclaimed Fencer. Title is Harold Jr. If someone can still claim him, you know, and they can change his name or whatever, that's Harold Jr. But you can't. You can claim a bro, right? And give up your one guy, right? And you can name him whatever the fuck you want. You can name him after yourself, or you can name him some other shit. If you want to name this guy Harold Jr., and that's your bro, that's fine. But that gives up your other guy. That's what I'm saying. You can't have a guy that's your guy and then also name another dude and make him not be able to be claimed. It's not how it works. Change your bro? Okay, alright, cool. Then we'll do it that way. So this guy will be Harold Jr. Fuck. Just so I remember who has him claimed. We're gonna try out a fencer on this guy. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna go to the training hall. Okay. Not gonna do the other guys because I don't know what it looks like late game for those guys. No Big Daddy Flail. Unfortunate. Rocks the Sixth has been named Harold Jr. Yes. If you claim another guy, if this guy dies, he'll still be Rocks the Seventh. So where's your old guy? Okay, we have 3 unclaimed guys. Okay, got it. Awesome. All right, now I'm going to sell off stuff that we don't need. We'll keep that bill hook around for now. Okay. We did that. Cabin of the Green Death on the plains to the northeast. I want to go on another expedition. The problem is don't have much ammunition, which is kind of lame. Should be fine. This expedition shouldn't be too long. So we just go in, maybe take 2 to 3 fights, come out, swap retinues, and then kind of go from there. I think that's acceptable enough. All right, this right here bothers me, so that's our first stop. Oh. The burned ruins, huh?
Okay, looks like we're heading into the burned ruins. Okay, now let's level up our guys. Brand new. Should it just be quick hands? Give him the long axe? Yeah, it should be quick hands. Give him the long axe. And then we go Axe Mastery. Okay, it's level 9 Axe Mastery. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Axe Mastery 8. Berserk 9, Fearsome 10. Something like that. Yeah, remember when that guy carved his girlfriend's name into the Roman Colosseum as a history guy? I fucking hope that guy got a life sentence. No, I do not remember when a random guy carved his girlfriend's name into the Roman Colosseum. I do not remember that. That's not something that, you know, I even knew happened. But, I mean, I'm sure it happened. Did they ever track down that guy? Fat Wombat Solid Banner. We'll go Polar Mastery. Gave him 5 years in prison. I mean, for fuck's sake, they recorded it and posted it to TikTok. A Chinese kid graffitied Tut's tomb? Or am I projecting? I have no idea. I have no idea how true that is. We'll take some fatigue there. Go quick hands. Colossus. Dylan has reached Battle Forge, which is super cool. Mental Rock. Pathfinder's probably fine. Yeah, it seems that you might be projecting there, Britnoth. Alright, let's do something with this guy. We can give him this bill hook that he came with. We can stick him in the back for now. Put Oni up there in the front. And we're going to do a Lego brick formation for a little while. Well, actually, no. We're gonna... Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine.
If the fight proves too sketchy, we can always retreat and reevaluate. 13 orcs on a hill. I'm gonna wait. Okay, just 13 orc young. Very doable. Very doable. Okay. Bring stone stew right there. Awesome. Love to see it. Thank you for engaging my bros. Appreciate that very much.
Hey, we got some tools. Fuck yeah. That's 45 tools. Imagine that. Many Necro Savants? No way, Jose. Hard pass on that one. Shrats recently passed through here, and they seek to destroy me. In exchange, I find a camp. The Stonefist Keep ruins. No levels. Do we need to do some gear swapping, perhaps? Probably. How the fuck did I not treat the fractured skull? Jesus fucking goddamn Christ, cat. That's your own tail. I think we can take this fight. It is a little rough, not gonna lie. It's a little rough. But our damage output from our higher level guys should be enough to kind of do the majority of the work. Quit. No, that's my fucking headphone cord, you jackass. Stop it. If you bite it one more time, I'm gonna put you down. Don't try to bite me. The fuck you doing? God damn, cat. Alright, you gotta chill, dude. Get down. I will pour water on you if you keep fucking around with me.
Cat bullying. Oh yeah, I'm cat bullying. Yeah, because I don't let her electrocute herself with my headphone cord. Yeah, sure. No, you're getting bullied by the cat. Oh, yeah, no, I am. Yeah. Fun fact that Uncle Rock's FBI's most feared bomb they have found was a box with 2 metal boxes, one large and one small on top of the big box. Thousands of pounds of TNT, the smaller box was welded on top of the big box that had all the circuitry and triggers for the bomb. Inside of the small box, there were 28 switches, a letter with the box that it was impossible to disarm, even by the creator. A shit ton of precautions stopped the bomb from being disarming, influencing a timer. Set off a complete battery between the detonator exploding the bomb, tampered with and full to stop the boxes from being pried apart. Hit the bomb. If you tried to unscrew the box, the screws would set it off. You try to drill through the boxes, box goes boom. No floating it either, since the toilet part could survive. That's a lot of information there, Rox. Thank you for thank you for the fun facts. Good idea.
No. No.
TLDR stands for too long didn't read, Rox. Look at chat. Tell them what you did. Tell them what you did. Tell them what you did. Now she thinks you're her mom. I am not your mom. It's the long hair and the beard, yeah, sure. I am fuzzier than the average human. I am above average in fuzziness as of right now, to my knowledge. Body hair? Yeah, I got a lot of body hair. On my mother's side, all of the men in my family are just super hairy. Father's side, not so much, but mother's side, yeah. I got the caveman genes. Keeps us warm in the winter. I'm called a caveman. Yeah. I never called you a caveman, but yeah. To my knowledge. That's what I call myself, like Batman? Hell yeah. Yikes. Oh, come on, brand new. Missing on 93s, dude? What's your fucking deal? Come on, dude. Really? Okay, game, sure.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
All right. Daggering down the hero is probably just too risky.
Oh my goodness. There we go.
Okay, there's only two left. I could have gone for the dagger there. A little late now. No sense in exposing risk for something that's not even a guarantee. That isn't even that good of a reward. I mean, it's an upgrade for one of our guys for sure, but it's not worth a guy's life. Please no reanimates. 1. There we go. Got it. Got this little attachment here. That's cool. And got a military cleaver. Plus some helms. It's totally worth a to be replaced bro life. Yeah, but we don't have any of those guys in the... Well, we have a couple, but even still, Oni Pepika's level 10. Like, Oni Pepika's probably going to be replaced, but like... He's our best B team guy who might end up sticking on the A team if you know, things line up in a certain way. We're gonna head over this way. Talking about hoodlumisms. Things like you not slotting recruiter before recruiting, I see. Yeah, because we all know that in order to recruit a bro, you have to have the recruiter retinue, right? You know? Like, that's, like, required to hire a guy. Yeah, you know. So, really, rookie mistake, really, you know. It's only, like, I mean, like, if only we could just find good lowborns with amazing stars and great stats for, like, 170 crowns. You know? Like, because we literally can't do that without the recruiter, right? Literally impossible. We have 11K. Okay, alright. It's a little bit past 3. We're going to call it here, boys. I'm not sure which of these camps I'm going to take on next. So, yeah, this is going to be where we call it. Recruiter does allow you to cycle more lowborns, too. I'm not saying it doesn't. So, yeah, that is how recruiter functions, right? But this is what we're gonna call it for today. We might pick up a stream tomorrow night. I'm not sure. We'll see how things go with this little cretin. You know, if you guys did show up, thank you for showing up. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for those of you who, you know, subbed or followed tonight. Any newcomers, appreciate you guys very much. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to look
Then we're going to see if anybody's doing some Battle Brothers. Okay, so doesn't look like it. Let's see if I'm following anybody who's streaming. Let's do Somewhere Sins, who's playing some Dota 2. Please be on your best behavior for Sins. Sins is cool. You know, those of you guys who are new, thanks for coming on. Appreciate you guys. And I shall see you guys next time. Have a good night.